welcome to lesson 10, which talks about writing and interpreting inequality statements involving rational numbers. So not only are you going to be writing inequality statements, you're going to have to interpret it. That means you have to tell what it means, okay? So here are what inequality symbols are and what you're going to be using throughout this lesson. So in the past years, you've heard of greater than signs, symbols, and less than symbols, and those are called inequality symbols. So make sure that you have this on your paper somewhere in your notes, as you're going to be using them really often throughout this work for lesson 10. A less than symbol will be closed, the mouth of it will be closed towards you. A greater than sign will be, the mouth will be open towards you. So let's look at our opening exercise. Track your paper. So the first part says, the amount of money I have in my pocket is less than $5. So, less than $5, and it is greater than what?
$4.
But greater than $4. Okay?
Less is a keyword and greater is a keyword.
That's right. So, less than is our keyword here, and then greater than $4 is our other keyword here. So, on part A, it says, one possible value or amount for the amount of money in my pocket is blank. So, I have to be less than what?
$5.
I have to be less than $5, but I have to be greater than what?
$4.
$4. So, if I was thinking about a number line,
I have an answer for that.
let's just say I was thinking about a number line. 4 is here and 5 is here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be less than $5, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to be greater than this,
$4.
$4. So what amount of money could I possibly be?
4.5. $4.50.
I could be $4.50, which would be right here in the middle, right? So I could be $4.50 or 4.5, because that means $4 and what? 50 cents.
Yeah.
$4.50. So on A, you can fill in one possible value could be $4.50. Could I be $4.25?
Yes.
Yep, I sure could. Could I be $4.30?
Yes.
Yes. Could I be $4.01?
Yes.
Yes, because I'm greater than 4 and I'm still less than what?
5.
Less than 5. So for this example, for A, I'm going to use $4.50. That's what I'm going to put for my A. Okay?
Choose anything between 4 and 5.
Just anything, any number that falls between 4 and 5. Alright, part B. So we have A. Our A is $4.50. On part B, it says write an inequality statement comparing the possible value of the money in my pocket to $4. Okay? So the possible money that we chose in my pocket is what?
$4.50.
Alright, and we're comparing that to what number?
$4.
To $4. So if I had to use an inequality symbol here on part B, I'm going to say $4 or the amount of money in my pocket. Those words came first. So the money in my pocket is what?
$4.50.
This is for B. Ours is $4.50 is blank to $4. It's going to be less than or greater than?
It's going to be greater than.
Greater than. So make sure that you're using the appropriate inequality symbol. Make sure you're using for greater than, the mouth is open towards the bigger number. So on B, it should look, this is your inequality statement. $4.50 is greater than $4. Okay? That's all we want on B. Make sure you use that symbol. Okay? Alright, go to C. On part C, it says write an inequality statement comparing the possible value of the money in my pocket to how much money?
To $5.
To $5. How much money is in my pocket on C?
$4.50.
$4.50 is what we said above. So $4.50 is blank. And this time I'm comparing it to how much money?
$5.
To $5. So is $4.50 greater than $5?
No, it's less.
No, it's less than. So this time I need to have this symbol, a less than symbol. Make sure you're using the right symbol now. because that would make a difference in that inequality statement. So this is what we call an inequality statement when we compare two numbers, and then you'll see that you can compare multiple numbers at one time, okay? So let's track exercise 1 through 4. Exercise 1 through 4 tells us to graph your answers from the opening exercise on the number line below. So you're going to have to draw a number line and actually put the numbers from the number line on the numbers from the opening exercise on a number line. So I already kind of did that, right? Because I started off with 4, then I plotted what? $4.50, and I have what?
$5.
5. So on part number 1, you can simply draw this number line. Okay? You can add more numbers to it if you want to, but ideally, this is the number line that we could use. Easier. We've already really done it, so make sure that you have that number line on number 1. So we're done with number 1. Go to number 2. Number 2 says, explain in words how the location of the 3 numbers on the number line supports the inequality statements you wrote in the opening exercise. So basically, when they tell you to explain the location of these, how it supports these statements, so you should be able to see on the number line that $4.50 is greater than the what?
4.
It's greater than the 4 because it's further to the right, okay? You should also be able to see that $4.50 is what?
Less than
this 5. I should see $4.50. It's in front of the 5.
because it's closer to the left.
It's closer to the left, so I know that 5 has to be greater than the what?
$4.50.
$4.50. So that's all they want you to do on number 2. Just explain how, or the position of these numbers, and how you could tell that one was greater than the other or one was less than the other. I'll go to number 3. Number 3 tells you to write one inequality statement that shows the relationship among all 3 numbers. What 3 numbers are they talking about?
$4.50, and 5.
Yep, so here's what that looks like. So they want you to write an inequality statement that compares all 3 numbers. So basically what that means is, they're saying like, if I had A is less than B, and then B is less than
C.
So we have to compare, use the appropriate inequality symbols to compare our 3 numbers together. So what could I say? 4 is what?
Less than
what?
$4.50.
$4.50. Yep. And then $4.50 is what?
Less than 5.
Less than 5. And this is all they want for number 3. Easy, right? Turn the page. So on the next part, I want you to look at example 1. Example 1 talks about writing inequality statements involving rational numbers. So on that part, you're simply going to write one inequality statement. Remember, an inequality statement will simply be 2 numbers that you're comparing that has an inequality symbol in it, okay? So they're not looking for you to write a sentence like words. They're looking for you to compare 2 numbers and make sure that you have an inequality symbol in that comparison, okay? So you're going to write one inequality statement to show the relationship among the following shoe sizes. So you have a 10 and a half, you have an 8, you have a 9. So you're going to use the line, number line above. You locate that number line, show them where it is on their paper. Use that number line above to plot those points, 10 and a half, 8, and 9. And then you're going to complete parts A and B, which says order them from least to greatest, and then from greatest to what?
Least.
And then from greatest to least. So remember, when you're looking at a number line, if I want to go from least to greatest, you simply bring the numbers down straight from the left side
to the right
side, and they'll already be in order from least to greatest. If I want to go from greatest to least, you do it in reverse.
Right to left.
You go from the right side, bring them straight down from the right side to the left side, and they'll be in order from greatest to least. All right, go to example 2. On example 2, it's all filled in for you except the line on the very bottom. So track that line on the very bottom. The line on the very bottom says write one inequality to order the changes in total rainfall. So basically, this column here talks about the change in total rainfall. So you're going to list these three numbers on this line from least to greatest, right? You can use a number line to support your answer. Then you're going to list these three numbers from greatest to least. Using a number line, you should be able to do that. And then the rest of it, exercises 5 through 8, you're going to complete on your own, as well as the problem set. Make sure that you refer back to the video to know what an inequality statement is. Make sure that you use a number line so that you know which one is least and which one is greatest. And make sure that you read the directions to see if they were asking you from greatest to least or least to greatest. All right, remember to complete your check for understanding and your exit ticket for lesson 10.